Okay, I've received my 2-inch filter wheel and from China, and I'm now going to open it. Okay, let's push it out. I've cut it with a scissor. Oh, 2-inch multiple 5 filter wheel. Nicely packed. It doesn't look to have traveled half the earth. So let me see where I can open it. Okay, actually very easy to open it. So there's a point here. Put your hand, and that's it. Ooh, wow, quite heavy. Ooh, probably half a kilo or more. It's already set up. That's interesting. So that looks already set up. I wonder if there is any. Oh yeah, there is a Allen key. Okay, that's the focuser part. I think was, oh yeah. Oops. So this comes out. This can be opened. This can also be opened. I have to see how you can set it up. There must be a little brochure or something. Anyway, these are the 3 different parts that comes with it, and the filter wheel itself is this part that you can rotate. Okay. Actually, I found that this part and this part also can be separated. Now let me figure out how you can set it up actually, and open and of course put my filters in it. 5 filters it takes. I'm finding more parts in this now. This and this can be separated also. Now I know that. Okay, gradually making sense. This part, first we have to put the filter wheel this side. This is the side which goes toward the telescope, and this is a 2-inch barrel focuser that goes here. So you have to install this here. Then you turn it over, and this is the side that you have to attach this one using one of these, like this, and you can either attach it like that or pass it through here and do it. And okay, this side goes on here like this. I have to do this with both hands. Let me just do it. As you see, practically this side is toward the telescope, this side toward the eyepiece. Now this part is a thing that you use on this side when you want to attach your camera to here. So at the moment I don't want to do it, so I'll just put it aside. I want to open the wheel and install my filters. So I remove this both parts and then come back to it. Here 4 screws which will be opened by this Allen key. I'll open them one by one and I will show you. Okay, I've now removed both all the 4 screws, and this is the way it looks inside. It has 5 spaces available. So I'll bring my filters and install it on this. This is a bit greasy there, but anyway. Okay, I have now here 4 filters and I want to keep one space empty for without filter view. That's light pollution filter, is the Skywatcher. This is the Explore Scientific ultra high contrast nebula filter. It has a good rate of the path of wavelengths, better than the other one that I have Explore Scientific. It's better than that one. I have an Oxygen 3 one, Optolong, and that's 125, so I will put that aside. This is a hydrogen beta filter for a few objects again. This is 1.25, so I'll put it aside and bring another filter. So for the 4th slot, I have this Badr Hydrogen Alpha or William Optics Fringe Killer. I will be using this mostly with my Schmidt Cassegrain Meade LX200. So probably I don't need this. There is no chromatic aberration problem there. Hydrogen alpha is very limited use, but anyway, it's nice to have it just to see what difference you see. So I have a hydrogen beta here and hydrogen alpha. I can see what the difference is, and I will get other filters later just to see how they are, silicon and I don't know, potassium. We will see anyway. These are 4 slots to go there. I want to arrange it in a way 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 with the empty one. So my number 1 exactly here will be this one. I put the light pollution filter. This is a light pollution filter. I have an air pump. I will just blow some air onto it to make sure that it's clean. Okay, it's now clean, hopefully, and I will install it. I have to be careful the side which goes inside. This will be toward the top part that you see will be toward the eyepiece, and that part will be toward the telescope. The second filter is the Explore Scientific ultra high contrast, which goes into the number 2. Opposite the number 2 is this one, and that is where it goes. Okay, this is the eyepiece, and if I put it, it should go like this. This one toward the telescope, and that side will be toward the eyepiece. So first I will blow some air into it. So I've now cleaned the eyepiece as much as I can. Most of this dust will not be visible, but anyway, I blew some air to make sure there is nothing left. Relatively better. Okay, the next filter I'm going to do is the hydrogen beta filter. Hydrogen beta filter looks like this. I clean it and I put it again in the slot number 3. It will be here, this way facing up, and I will show you. First I will blow some air into it. Hydrogen beta has gone to the position 3, opposite the position 3, which is here, and now we are going for the hydrogen alpha. I can go for the fringe killer, but I prefer this one. Fringe killer, I don't have a use for it in the Schmidt Cassegrain telescope. Of course, this hydrogen alpha is mostly used for CCD and camera, normal camera photography, but it can be used visually also. makes the nebula very dim, but anyway, I will test it just to see how it is. I clean it and I put it in the position 4. This is a hydrogen alpha and I put it in position 4, which position 4 is here, opposite of it is here, and it goes like that. Installed now hydrogen alpha one. It's a butter filter. I must say it was the easiest actually to install. The thread and the grip, because of these things around it, was really easy. These dents around it. So I'm going to turn it over like this and install everything. Pack it back. Okay, I've now installed the filter wheel and I'm going to put the top part. I will use both hands because I don't want to make a mess. But the bottom one is this, and the top one, which goes outside, is here. Okay, it seems I made a mistake. So this, I changed the direction. From this side, I put the thick side to this side. So practically they will not get cut. I couldn't close it. Now you see that it makes sense because this shaft here is long and thick, and this can support the thickness of these filters. So it goes now like that, and this part can come on the top. Yeah, fits perfect. Now I just put the holes opposite each other, and I just screw the screws with the Allen key. This, you have to be careful that the holes fall on each other, the hole down and the hole up. They must be opposite each other, otherwise you will not see anything. Practically it will be blocked. Complete filtration. Okay, when you want to install the eyepiece part of the filter wheel, you have to be careful. Don't put it horizontally because the grinding effect of this screw and this metal screw may cause some chips which will fall on your filter. So hold it like this and screw it so nothing will fall on the filter itself. I can attach this part so it will not get lost also. That's the camera part. This part is installed. I'm going now for the nose piece of the telescope side, which is this part. Okay, so this is installed. I'm going to put it on the telescope and see how it looks. I've now installed the filter wheel diagonal, dual speed Crayford focuser, and yeah, that's the back focus, and that's it. This is the adapter for 2 inch to 1/4 inch. So it is done now. I can just put this here back so it will not collect dust. This practically is ready for observation. If I want to put a 1 1/4 eyepiece, I just put this adapter here, and this will take care of the rest of it for me. So I can use practically all my 1 1/4 eyepieces on this without the need for a filter wheel for 1 1/4. I have bought it already, but now I found that this is actually not needed. So lovely. With this double speed Crayford focuser from the telescope house, Breslau, Germany, I actually have all these facilities available. Beautiful, beautiful setup. I'm observing from that side, I easily can see the numbers here. For example, this is number 1, that's the light pollution filter. And if I want to not have any filter, I'll go to number 5, hopefully. There is it. Yeah. Number 5 is no filter. And I can show you that there is no filter now. You can see through the hole directly. The telescope setup looks a little bit weird. Too many attachments, but that's the way it works. And it works. And if it is working, what's wrong with that? Okay, after many nights that we didn't have any clear sky, it was rainy or cloudy. Now for the first night we have some clear sky, and now I'm looking at the M42. It's so easy to change between the filters. I'm so happy that I have installed this just before going for observation. This 2-inch focuser is amazing. It really works well, and everything is so fine and detailed. The setup really works for me well. Okay, I'm using the hydrogen alpha filter. It's a broadband hydrogen alpha filter. Practically with this filter you cannot see anything. It's not built for visual use. It's written on it is not for visual use, for CCD, and yeah, that's true. I may change it for something else, but probably in the daylight I can use it. I don't know. I've read that people say that they cannot see any of the prominences or those kind of granules on the surface of the sun. In this broadband hydrogen alpha, you need a narrow band. But anyway, I may give it a go later. Of course, I have to use the solar filter in front of the aperture opening, then with the filter try to see what I can see.